When Buried Hearts, a new SBS drama, premiered on February 21, 2025, it did more than just top the ratings chart. It sparked an explosive controversy that rippled through South Korea and beyond. Surprisingly, the backlash wasn't about acting or storyline, it was about a single, bold scene of unprotected sex. The intimate moment between the lead characters, played by Park Hyung Sik and Yeon, instantly went viral. What should have been a passionate turning point was labeled irresponsible, offensive, and dangerous by critics and viewers alike. It left many wondering, where is the line between storytelling and shock value? 1. When realism on screen becomes a double-edged sword. Audiences had high hopes for Buried Hearts, especially with Park Hyung Sik, known for his nuanced performances, in the lead. But just minutes into the first episode, the drama drew fire for its heavy romantic scenes and a final twist that lit up social media. As the male lead reaches for a condom, his partner interrupts with, "Just do it." He complies, and skips protection altogether. The scene sparked outrage, with viewers criticizing it as reckless and potentially harmful, particularly in a society where younger generations often absorb behavioral cues from media. Comments flooded in. "That scene was horrifying, what was the writer thinking? This isn't bold, it's just plain irresponsible." 2. Bold creativity or calculated controversy? There's no denying that Korean dramas are evolving. As the second wave of the Hallyu movement matures, audiences are demanding more grounded, mature content. The rise of streaming platforms like Netflix, Tvn, and Coupon Play, where censorship is more lenient, has only fueled this transformation. Amidst fierce competition for attention, sex scenes have become a commercial weapon, rather than a storytelling device. Historical drama Queen Wu shocked viewers with intense intimacy in its premiere. When the Stars Gossip, starring Lee Min-ho, faced criticism for vulgar sex-related dialogue. And The Queen Who Crowns stirred backlash for graphic nudity, some of which had to be cut for younger audiences. What was once a narrative tool is now being used as a hook, the main course instead of the seasoning. 3. Society responds, where do ethics end and art begin? The question isn't whether sex should appear on screen, it's how it appears and why. Sociologists from Yonsei University warn, South Korean culture remains conservative on sexual issues. Depicting unprotected sex without context or consequence may send harmful messages. Films and series are not just entertainment, they shape behavior. Public opinion is sharply divided. Supporters argue that showing realistic sexual dynamics is necessary to break outdated taboos. Critics say the industry is pushing boundaries purely for ratings, not for meaningful storytelling. 4. The actor speaks, a deeper purpose, or just another scandal? Park Hyung Sik, beloved for his previous gentle, romantic roles, takes a dark turn as Seo Dong-yo in Buried Hearts. In an interview, he reflected on the controversial scene. "This character is completely different from what I've done before. I hope viewers see a new side of me, one that's conflicted, wounded, and intense." Addressing the sex scene, he added, "It was sensitive, yes. But taken in context, it wasn't about lust. It was about emotional collapse, desperation, trauma. The act was not romantic, it was raw." Still, critics argue that no matter the intent, irresponsible depictions of intimacy can have far-reaching consequences in a media-saturated society. 5. Is one scene enough to derail a whole drama? Ironically, the controversy overshadows what should have been the show's main draw, its gripping revenge plot. Buried Hearts follows an employee who accidentally hacks into a $2 trillion, approximately $1.4 billion, political slush fund, triggering a deadly chase from mysterious enemies. With more elements and psychological depth, the series promised to be a standout. Now, viewers are beginning to reconsider their judgment. Was the scene too much, or were they too quick to condemn? Could this drama still offer meaningful commentary beneath its provocative surface? 6. Conclusion, K-drama's new era, or a creative crisis? Buried Hearts is just one piece of a larger trend in Korean entertainment, a wave of darker, more provocative storytelling that no longer plays it safe. Whether it's historical dramas filled with nudity, or sci-fi romances with crude dialogue, Korean TV is pushing into uncharted, often controversial territory. The real question is, can this be done responsibly? Perhaps censorship isn't the solution. What we need is media literacy, a mature, informed viewership that can tell the difference between real art and cheap sensationalism. Because in this new age of television, the most powerful voice isn't the writers, the actors, or the networks. It's the viewers. And maybe, just maybe, the backlash against buried hearts is the first sign that this new era still has a conscience.